It is Shin Hunter EX, and it looks like we're going back to the village. Uh, Apologize to you guys for earlier. We're having some issues with the stream. I think they are finally fixed, so we shouldn't have any future issues, but just in case, it seems like it was a issue going on with the PlayStation, so I've actually decided to just run everything through my capture card. So we should not have the same issues. Plus, it's not an online game, so I doubt we'll have any worries about that. Um, Apparently, I've been gone too long from the village, and it's currently on fire, so that's always fun. But in the last chapter, we ran into Chris again and got a little bit more information about what is actually going on. Not that it really absolves him of anything, but it is what it is. So I think we are getting close to the tail end of this. Ah, man. So I'm actually going to go ahead and get started. And let me see. Okay, so the last one we had was escaping Heisenberg's. So we got to go ahead and take out the last one of these guys. We already have the pieces we need. We've put them in. But you know what? He's upset me. So he's got to go. Just like the rest. So it feels very in-gamey, but I know he's not obviously the main guy. We got to worry about Mother Miranda, I believe her name is. So that's the top of our list, but let's take care of Heisenberg first.
Alright, let's get it started. No turning back. Not that there ever was a chance to. Alright, to the Hound Wolf Squad. Trying to make yourself sound cool, huh? Sweep of the factory is complete. No proof of any connection with the organization. That's the second time we've heard about them. We heard about them first in Resident Evil 7. So I'm not sure who this organization is, but for whatever reason they seem interested in me too. Guess this just wasn't our lucky day. I did manage to get my hands on a number of documents disclosing some of Miranda's experiments, which support our previous theories. She seems to have infected herself with the Mutamycite, which has granted a number of abilities, including mimicry. She can control herself and transform herself into, or to look like anyone or anything. She disguised herself as Mia and infiltrated the Winter's home. Her objective was clearly to kidnap Rose. Maybe thought she could control Rose easier if she looked like her mom. Makes sense. And I hope you guys can hear me.
Okay, so maybe she thought she could control Rose easier if she looked like her mom. Sure enough. Though I doubt you'd really have much trouble controlling an infant, but I guess. So let's see. Alright, so it says when we attacked, it put a little damper on our plan, so she mimicked a corpse. Okay. She then revived herself in the transport truck, killed everyone on board, and took off with Rose. Okay, so that would explain how we ended up toppled over, though I'm confused why they put everybody in the same truck. And I don't know. I feel like they should probably have been a bit more thorough than that. Either way, things didn't go the way she originally planned it, but in the end, she still got what she wanted. Until now. It's time to rendezvous and blow this place sky high. This might turn into a fight with Heisenberg, but I think I found something useful. He left one of his little toys laying around, and it's even made of a metal polymer composite, which he can't control. Time to turn the tables. Alpha. Okay, so the thing he's referring to is this chainsaw gun truck thing. Okay, so apparently he can control most metals, but he can't control this. Fair enough. That gives us something we can actually use against him that won't get us killed. or crushed in, supposedly. Honestly, can't say that Chris has the best track record for making sure everything works out perfectly. Either way, alright, we're just gonna do a quick look around, just making sure there's nothing in here that we're not gonna miss. I think that's how we got in here, but just in case, let's take a quick look around. We can't even go anywhere over here. So I'm guessing that the tank thing that he's been working on is what was causing those explosions that we were dealing with earlier. Not that it really hindered us at all, but probably just explains where that came from. So we got another elevator, which we're probably going to roll into as a freight elevator. So let's get things started. First Storm King says, can hear you much better now. Perfect. I know we're having some issues with that. Alright, so you know what it's time for. It's time for a boss fight.
Metal polymer composite, huh? Time to fight fire with fire.
So I'm not sure all of the weapons. The chainsaw is probably going to be useful.
I'm coming, Rose.
Sorry, Ethan, but I don't think you understand what you're dealing with here. Either way, I've got a machine gun, a cannon, and the chainsaw looks like it's a guard, it says. It says I have a cannon, but I'm not seeing it. I'm guessing it's... Oh, L2 is to ready the cannon. Okay, makes sense. I got it. Had enough time to learn the controls. We're in this. Cannon takes a while to reload. Hello.
Take me on. Fine. This will be my warm-up before I kill the bitch. Let's settle this. Amanda. Your corpse will be another addition to my army. Keep shooting.
Not sure how that's gonna go.
Miss me. Now I'm gonna kill ya.
That's cool. Okay. So we've got to get the right spots. I'm pretty sure obviously the right spots is Captain.
Don't give up. That won't hurt. I promise. So this is the power of family love.
This is a very strange.
Don't die like the world's watching. You dead already? Too bad I'm your only pet. Coward, in the face of my steel glory. Guess I do have to thank that bitch Miranda for this. I'll kill her with the power she gave me. That's what I call being a good son!
Hey, you're just a little nuts.
Doesn't even take it.
You say so, buddy. I don't think I can feel this thing anymore.
That hurts, buddy.
I think it's working. Yeah, it's working.
Poor boy, stop using my hand-me-down. I felt spending years under the bitch's thumb. The villagers are nothing but a bunch of worthless peons. I'm a goddamn freezer. I'll use your cute little dog to become more powerful than ever.
we missed. Oh boy. I remember this one.
Practice and fool yourself.
Ow. I think the boss fight's over. Back up. Oh yeah. He blew it up.
Boulder punching asshole. But you're first.
Oh crap. I am not prepared for this fight like this. Sniper rifle in there? Okay. I need to find him, I guess? I think I took a hit there, but I don't know for sure.
Here we go. The
Ow.
final stretch. Well, what do you think? It's hopeless, right? Just give up. Flesh and blood will never win against me. This isn't David and Goliath. It's Ethan and a bloody demise.
Oof. Okay, need to heal. I don't know where I'm supposed to hit.
Impressed?
Okay. Apparently the head.
Don't die like the world's watching.
It's just, no matter what you're fighting, shoot in the head, it dies faster. What's happening? Whoa.
You really should have taken my deal.
Didn't want to. Ow.
You'll be Rose in the afterlife. Rose's power is one.
Hey, I found my gun.
Right after I murdered her.
Grab the controls. Shoot it in the face.
This can't be the end for me. I must kill her.
Wanted to kill her, you probably shouldn't have went after me. Just saying. Where's your one-liner, Ethan? No one-liner, Ethan? You got nothing? Oh, I got a phone call. Minute.
I heard explosions. What the hell happened?
You blew up the
I dealt with
factory.
Heisenberg. Now I'm gonna find Miranda and get Rose back.
Not without me. It's too dangerous. Wait there, you hear me? Ethan?
Rose?
Ethan! Ethan, respond!
No, Ethan. No, Ethan. Hello.
Mia?
Our child. She's so important, isn't she?
That tree is
She's
moving.
everything to me.
Shoot her.
And mine to me. With Heisenberg gone, you've lost your lead. What are you going to do?
Shoot her.
I don't know, but I'm saving Rose.
You'd never know, do you? Even when I took Mia's place in your home. Poor Ethan.
Shoot.
Who are you? Where's Rose?
She just fired.
Miranda.
Hello.
Enough. Remember Evelyn and her power over them all? Rose is her successor. No. Rose is Evelyn's true, complete form. She will grow to fully control the masses. And I must have her.
Hello.
Fuck you, you crazy bitch!
Calm yourself. Rose will be saved. The Megamycete catalogs all of us. However, she will be reborn as my daughter.
She's my child, not yours.
Stop throwing birds at me.
Where are you? Show yourself.
Why did Rose come to be? Was it
Oh,
because-
that's been you this whole time? Not that I'm too surprised.
And you are truly a special case. But I've learned all I can. Your worth as a lab rat has run out.
Miranda, you coward. Come out and face me.
Yep.
Don't worry. Your death will come quick. You will join the Megamycete's records.
Oh, that's my heart. I need that.
I will make sure to sample your blood for later. Once dawn breaks, the ceremony will be complete, and I will become her true mother.
Please don't do that.
Bound
That's
for
mine.
eternity in blood.
That's mine. Give it back. Daddy needs that.
I've waited so long. But dreams really can come true. Vessel or not, I can't wait to see my true child again.
I guess this next part probably will have me playing as Chris. Because Ethan is probably dead. Storky, so that's mine. Give it back. Exactly. Just that's mine. I made that. It's been with me forever.
Captain, I've confirmed the death of Ethan Winters. I wasn't able to retrieve the body, but I've recorded evidence.
Okay.
Share your screen, and I'll go over the situation. My team and I were careless. Yesterday, we took down the transformed Miranda, but we didn't kill her.
Who knew she could fake being a corpse?
Since Miranda could have infected Ethan, I forcefully took him and Rose with us. But the vehicle they were riding in was attacked. When I got to the wreck, Ethan and Rose were gone. The last time I was able to contact Ethan, I heard Miranda's voice.
Wait.
She murdered him. And she is not gonna get away with it.
Okay. Well,
God damn it, when does it end?
What's that, sir?
you took up smoking again? You haven't smoked since, or I haven't seen you smoke since the
3
first
years
game.
trying to put this thing in the ground. 3 years too long.
So a lot of people don't know he smoked in the original like opening for the Japanese version. He was actually a smoker, but you never actually see him smoke after that.
The squad's ready for you.
All right, playing as Chris now. Now I got big guns and apparently a helicopter. You'll be dead soon. Helicopters
So
never
BSAA
survive.
got here already. They didn't waste any time.
Mission adjustment?
No, doesn't change anything. Terminate Miranda and rescue Rose.
Oh, I got a squad.
That's the mission. And failure's not an option.
Let's have some fun, people. Like old times.
Move out.
Roger. Okay.
K9, I want to know what the hell BSAA is doing here. Find out what you can.
Roger that. I'm on.
Oh. So
Been a while since we fought together,
I
Captain.
know that Chris was
When was the
initially
last?
a member of the
The desert?
BSAA, so it seems like he
Doing
may
nothing
actually
but
be
recon's
running
gotten
with
me out of shape.
But thanks to your recon, we know
Blue
Miranda's
Umbrella
plan.
Couldn't quite
normally
believe it when I
now.
heard she turned herself into Mia, though. Taking 5 shots to the head's nothing to sneeze at either. Spooky.
Alright. So we have a pistol, semi-automatic pistol, automatic assault rifle, a target locator, so that's probably a bomb of some kind, a karambit knife, Interesting. A med injector which heals all wounds, and grenades. Okay. Let's get started. Pistol will be...
That's mainly just to make sure. Alright, pistol will be mainly there to... Oh wow, she's as big as a house. I don't need the scope to see that. Oh. Yep, there's that helicopter.
Looks pretty rough down there.
Helicopter pilots never survive.
First, we're gonna have to take that thing out.
Got your back, boss. Let's get to work.
So are these people
Everyone watch for hostile violence.
in here that are like old members of something? I don't know. Worry about it later. Let's go.
Make contact with a group of hostile bioweapons.
There's nothing lethal. Watch out.
Okay. Wasn't sure if it died or not. I don't know if Chris gets any kind of weapon or like money, obviously, but he probably gets like ammo. This gun is definitely a lot stronger than anything I've got with Ethan right now, except maybe a shotgun. Alright, so this pistol is definitely stronger than what I got with Ethan. Ooh, kind of close. Too close. Alright, we're going to switch over to the assault rifle for a minute.
Alright, so let's get things started. Is that a supply crate? Whatever, we'll keep it moving.
BSAA craft spotted. 2 guards. I can take them.
Don't get cocky.
Yep. Alright, so supply crate. Wait, are we fighting the BSAA? That doesn't make a lot of sense. So what happened with the BSAA? That they're, like, attacking each other now? I mean, don't get me wrong. I have no love for Blue Umbrella, but definitely don't want to start killing regular people here.
What the hell is that thing? It's so mutamycete.
It's a mutum.
That's probably where Miranda is. Let's go.
Oh, no wonder this place is on fire in that opening. Because this place is on fire. You figure fire would be the one thing these things would try to stay away from, but it seems like they don't really care.
Large mutated bioweapon sighted.
Okay.
Maybe releasing infectious particulates. Keep your masks on.
Okay. I don't know what's in this gun.
Didn't expect to see the BSAA going so hard. Eyes on Miranda
But
too.
apparently this thing can drop these guys pretty quickly. I mean, it's definitely not a 2-shot magnum, but it gets the job done. Alright, so we keep going until we find a supply crate. We don't have to worry about looking for ammo.
Hey boss, it's me. I'm at the location preparing for support fire. Might be a minute.
Roger.
Tundra here. Leaving some supplies in one of the houses, Captain. Help yourself.
Alright, let's take a look around. Yep, we're night visioned up and ready to go. So let's grab the supply crate and keep it going. Alright, as long as we keep going in this route, we should be fine. That boulder punching. Yes! Chris's legacy lives on. Alright, now where do I go? Alright, we came in here, grabbed some supplies. I guess we need to keep going this way? Nope, that ain't it. Where did we just come from? We just came from over... What? Just came from over there. Apparently we can't go that way. So let's try sneaking through one of these buildings. Yeah, this pistol's something else. Why couldn't Ethan get something like this?
Umberise, I need some backup.
I see you. 200 to the point.
Oh, crap. Actually took a hit there. Gotta be more careful. Alright, nothing over here. Nothing over there. Keep it moving. See if we can get to that supply crate.
I've never heard of a mutant Lycine colony growing so huge.
Oh, crap, they've got guns or arrows now. So we can get that guy shooting at us. Took a lot more bullets than I wanted to. Ow! For somebody saying they were going to support me, they are not shooting. Crap, crap, crap. Come on. There we go. Alright, I got plenty of rifle ammo, so I guess I'll stick with this for a bit longer. One behind me. One in front of me. Uh-oh. Come on, come on. You're done, right? That's what I thought. It's almost like they won't come down until... Oof. Yeah, Chris has that almighty punch.
My mom's on that shit. She thinks she died and gone to hell.
Moving. Seems like these guys will keep coming.
I've reached the target location. Damn, this is big.
Alright.
Alright, Lobo. Marking the target.
Roger that, boss.
Alright. Let's go ahead and mark that with the laser targeting. Something gonna grab us? Nope.
Bingo! Alright! Reloading now. Just a minute. There's a swarm headed that way.
Oh boy. Time to reload. Oh, can't back up.
Okay, Captain. Reloading. Ready to move.
That sucks.
The mold is rapidly expanding. Must be something sticking.
BSAA guys are engaging the bioweapons. You're right, Captain, they must be after the Megamycete too.
Oh, that's not good. I'm in trouble right now.
Everyone okay?
Coming from the
No end to 'em. Give me a break. Another hit. Ah,
we're out of grenades now.
Hold your horses. I'm reloading. It's them. Watch your
Look, come on down here if you want. Not good. I think this might.
Everything thinks you're using weapons. Sure, they think you're the same about you.
They got me. Ooh.
Is the target locator working? 5 more from the mountains. East side.
Nearby.
Ow. Unfortunately, I'm pinned in at this point. Oh, that.
The laser at the target and leave the rest to me.
Ow. Hurry. Ooh, that was way too close.
Take that!
Good. Megamycete must be below.
We're definitely gonna need that supply drop again. Hopefully we'll find one pretty close. So Ethan goes through this as like a horror game, trying to get through things.
Found a way down.
Clearly,
I'm going in. The rest of you stay back.
Chris is playing a whole different type of
The
game.
village with a sample from the bakers, and there's no sign of the genome editing we saw in the E-series. The stuff originated here.
Alright, we got ourselves quite a bit of stuff. Is that? Yep, rifle ammo. Almost missed that. Make sure everything is good and loaded. I got 4 more grenades, so let's put those up. And I got my healing items, which I should probably use one, but I'll wait until things get bad. In the meantime, let's get moving. So I wonder where everyone else is at this point. Like, not that I've always been a huge fan of Leon or anything, but where are Leon, Claire, and Jill and the rest of them at this point? Who wants it? You want it.
Guarding the Megamycete, huh?
Oh, you want it.
Lobo, I got a tough guy here. I'm gonna need backup.
Boss, you're open ground.
There's an opening in the roof. Use it.
Okay, I'm moving out. Hold until I get there.
Oof. Got a wall, right? Has he got like some kind of covering over his face? Oh, I see what's gonna happen here. Oh, that's not fun. Oh, I can't use it.
Overhead, boss.
Good. I'll signal with the locator.
Oof. Takes a while for this thing to actually hit, though. That hurt. Take a while before this thing actually hits him, though. Yep. I've got to actually be on it where I'm swinging this thing.
Just a minute.
Hurry up. to stop his motion? Maybe shooting him in the back might help.
Reloading. Be with you soon.
Could you hurry up?
Okay, Captain. I'm reloading. Ready when you are.
Didn't hit me, but close enough. Uh-oh. It's hard to get this thing off in close quarters.
Nice! Thought so!
Not in a rush for you, buddy, right now. At this point, this part's about done. Ow. His back is his weak point.
I'm reloaded. Where should I go next?
Oof. Jump right at me. Yeah.
Prepping the next round. Just a sec.
Almost doesn't look like you're gonna need it.
Reloading, Captain. Ready when you are.
I'll keep going. The rest of you, stay above ground.
First Storm King says Chris is playing Doom. Timekeeper says my check could never be enough to deal with this. I don't think anyone's is. I have a crystal mace. I don't think I see Chris using any of that money. Alright, we still got a pretty good amount of ammo, both pistol, well,
So
not
if
really
Miranda was the
pistol.
fake Mia, where's the real one?
I doubt she saw any further use for her. I don't get any of this. How did Miranda even know Rose exists?
A moldy little bird told her, maybe?
We can figure that out later. Focus on the plan.
There's a plan involved in this? Figure we were just blowing stuff up and calling it a day. What is that?
I found it. It's the Megamycete.
Alright, so do I shoot the thing until it dies, or...
Alpha to squad. I've located the Megamycete.
So now we can end this mess after all.
Can we? Do I have something to deal
About
with
damn
that?
time.
Pretty sure it's not going to be that easy, buddy.
N2 explosives armed. There's enough there to blow the whole village sky high.
Let's get out of here and blow the damn place.
Not before I end Miranda. I'm not taking any more chances. I'm going in.
Roger that. Standing by.
Sure thing,
Captain,
buddy.
I have eyes on Miranda at the ceremony site.
Keep your distance. Do not move until I give the order.
I know it's too late now, but we really should have told Ethan the plan.
You
There
think?
wasn't time. We didn't expect Miranda to act so soon.
Even so, you should have told him.
100% agree. Well, at least they're hitting the game where it hurts. Just, yeah, you should have probably just told him. Saved us a lot of time, grief, and apparently bodies. So I'm sure the people that you came in here with, not all of them are alive.
This must be Miranda's lab.
Miranda's lab probably has a typewriter. What's this? A book? Scorpion book? Salvatore Moreau. Cato affinity low. Brain function surprisingly low. Oh, these are the different people. Okay, so this might give us a little bit more insight on the enemies now after they've been killed. But okay. The cat owls cause drastic changes to internal organs, transforming them into organs similar to fish-like gills and a swim bladder. Another subject with irregular cell division caused him to transform into a giant fish. The subject is unable to control this transformation. Too many defects, an unfit vessel for Ava. So they're all trying to bring back Ava, which, okay, sure. I guess she was important. Alright, this one is going to be tied to Dimitres. Finally figured out how to say that, by the way. Alcina Dimitres. Cat owl affinity, most favorable. Brain functions normal. Regeneration rate is incredibly fast. The subject can heal any external wound within seconds and grow her nails and her claws in mere moments. Rapid regeneration also means an increased body size. That would explain how tall she is. Due to a hereditary blood disease, the subject must ingest human flesh and blood on a regular basis to maintain regeneration properties. So she's not quite a vampire, but basically pretty close. So in order for the, I guess, cat owl is what they're talking about. So in order for the cat owl to actually continue to regenerate her, she has to eat human flesh. And I'm guessing it was the same for the daughters too. I suspect that if the subject's regeneration is not properly balanced, then she may mutate uncontrollably, which is what she did, an unfit vessel for Ava. Okay. Let's keep looking. This one, I'm going to assume, is for our buddy we just took out, Carl Heisenberg. Yep. Cat owl affinity, incredibly favorable. Brain functions normal. Has electric organs similar to the electric ray, Narki japonica. These electric organs are connected to the subject's nervous systems, can therefore pass and control electricity throughout the body, allowing control of magnetic fields, which is used to move metal. Splendid specimen, but still an unfit vessel for Ava. And last but certainly not least, should be that freaking doll. Donna Beneviento. Cat owl affinity, favorable. Brain functions normal, although severe mental illness. Physically, she's no different from a regular human. However, she can secrete a signal producing substance that controls plants affected by the mutamesite. When humans absorb the pollen from a particular flower, she can cause them to have hallucinations. However, she is mentally underdeveloped and has divided her cat owl among her dolls in order to control them from a distance, an unfit vessel for Ava. So that's the information on all four of them. Somebody had to get it. And that's a cat owl.
So
It's kind of similar to the Las Plagas, but obviously a lot, well, very different. It's essentially what seems to be kind of a parasite for that. Some people are good enough to control it, some are not. Who are these people? Nothing on here. Here we go. Dear Miranda, my deepest apologies for not meeting you in person. I would love nothing more than to visit your quaint village once more. However, I am incredibly busy. Then again, I suppose for an immortal woman such as you, you no longer remember this poor, half-dead medical student in the snow. I've always cherished the revelations I came to 15 years ago when I stayed in your village. I was inspired by your research to think one could transform a human by infecting them with an organism. Positively visionary. I knew that with that knowledge I would achieve my own vision for the next step in human evolution. Even after 2 world wars and humanity in the cups of another, my conviction never wavered. I realized, however, through the many nights of intellectual talks you and I shared, that your conviction differed from mine. You have hoped to bring back a single dead person while I aimed to change the world. Your experiments on the mole would not have aided me in my endeavor to achieve an exponential infection. I thought a virus would be more effective. That is why, my dear, I had to leave you. I still regret never telling you goodbye. And if I had to guess, Oswald Spencer. Sure enough. My apologies for reminiscing. I actually have news that I thought might please you. I have found the key to evolution, the progenitor, a virus found in Africa. I plan to start a company with friends and colleagues dedicated to the virus research. I will call it Umbrella, just like the symbol in the cave that we spoke about. I am one step closer to making my vision a reality. I hope you'll be able to achieve your goals someday too. You taught me so much, and for that I will forever be in your debt. Sincerely, your lifelong student, Oswald E. Spencer. So that explains why she knew them.
No.
I just had to make sure I didn't see a Wesker on that. So the person who visited was actually not Oswell. Seems like the person who actually visited was, or not Wesker, but Oswell. So that makes a bit more sense. I figured Wesker actually came here, but at the end of the day, as I mentioned before, Wesker was not actually the big one here. That is, looks like Mia. Very scared looking Mia, but a Mia nonetheless. No, that's Eve. Okay, that's Ava from the first one. My Ava. It's been 100 years since I lost you to the Spanish flu. I was so powerless back then, but now I can bring you back to life from the Megamycete. I had to test your new vessel's regenerative abilities. I took her apart and revived her in the Megamycete regulator, the Giant's Chalice. All that is left is to merge her with the Megamycete. The ceremony can finally begin. After I lost you, I was stricken with grief that I was so stricken with grief that I wandered into a cave to die. I so wanted to be with you again. And that's when I found it, the Megamycete, completely by accident. When I touched the black substance, my mind was overcome with knowledge. The Megamycete breaks down and absorbs the consciousness of those who have perished. Ooh, it's a lot to read. Okay. I knew that if your consciousness was in there too, then there might be a way to bring you back. I just needed the right vessel. When I returned to the village, I implanted the villagers with mold from the Megamycete. That way I could control them, experimenting on them. I've experimented on hundreds of people just to find you the perfect vessel. I even tried to increase the efficiency of finding a vessel by creating a parasite I called Kado. Yet none of the experiments came to fruition. There were some, like Alcina, who were close to being perfect, but most turned into lichens. I was once approached by an organization who said they would assist me. I gave them some of the mold and your DNA, but all they created was another defect, Evelyn. Then again, it was not a complete failure. I learned of Rose thanks to them, and I knew she would be the perfect vessel. So the organization still had contact with Mia then, because how else would they have found out about, well, Rose and the fact that Mia gave birth, 3 years later? Or 2.5 years later, really, because I believe Rose was about 6 months old. So if the events of Resident Evil 7 happened about 3 years ago and this came up, then Mia must have still had contact with the organization, or that organization is still keeping tabs on her. There was some interference, but I was able to verify her suitability. Now my research is finally complete. Ava, I've waited too long to see you again. Whew, we're getting there. Almost done. Couple of investigators, 2 of which you can tell are there. On the right you see Mia, and about the second to the left is one of the guys who was there on the boat in Resident Evil 7. I forgot his name though. And then of course in the middle is Evelyn. Nothing on the back again. And lastly, I don't know who this is. I actually don't know who this is. That's something I'm going to have to worry about later, I'm sure. Alright. So I think that's everything we needed to read in here. Nope. And this is a woman and a baby. But is this... This must be Mother Miranda and her child. So that must be who that was, is Mother Miranda. Okay. I think I'm starting to get the pieces put together now. And I'd imagine this is... Nope, that's too big to be a baby's bones. Alright, I think I got it now. I don't think that... Yep, the knife is not equipped as a weapon. Not wasting bullets on that. Come on, man. Or punch it, or something. There we go. Hello. Mia?
Show me your hands! Umbrise, this is Alpha. Where is Miranda right now?
How did you get here? Oh, you've been captured.
Damn. It really is you.
Don't
I'm
smile.
glad you saved me. Why are you here?
I was caught in Houston experiments.
I figured she'd have killed you by now.
Mia Winters?
In the flesh. What's the situation up there?
Kind of a war going on. Nothing we can't handle.
Don't get distracted. Stick to the mission. I'm headed to the ceremony
Chris.
site.
Wait! You can't leave me here. You promised, damn it! You said that you would keep us safe. We did everything that you asked. We moved over here, everything! And I didn't care. So long as we were together. So you tell me, where is my husband? Where is my daughter?
Ethan is gone. I couldn't save him. But I can save Rose. Come on. It's not safe here after all.
Oh boy.
What do you mean he's gone?
He's dead. I'm sorry, Mia, but we have to leave. We have to destroy this village.
No! You're wrong.
What do you mean you're wrong?
I tried to keep this a secret, but... you don't understand how special he is.
I was thinking about this actually earlier, but it's something else that kind of caught my attention with Ethan. He never actually got cured from this thing, it seems like. Yep, sure enough, Ethan is still alive. He never actually took any kind of cure like Mia did. So I think Ethan is basically immortal at this point.
What's going on?
None. Okay.
Someone there?
Evelyn.
It's cold.
Evelyn's still in me. That's a creepy sentence. But I think Evelyn still actually got me, Timekeeper says, what the hell, she's worried about the wrong things. Probably. Is this frostbite?
Freezing.
Yeah, this is frostbite.
Shit in my body.
The fact that you're moving right now, this means this is probably a dream. Oof. Yeah, I think Evelyn's still in him.
You're so dumb.
Hello, Evelyn.
Evelyn? How are you here?
I'm just like Jack Baker.
You're dead.
Dead? I mean, Miranda. She... no. I still have to save Rose.
Wrong. It wasn't Miranda. You were always dead.
Yep.
What are you saying? I can still...
How did you have a kid?
See? Miranda didn't kill you.
You did.
You mean you didn't think it was weird? No matter how much you got hurt? Remember.
Yep.
3 years ago, the Baker house. You were murdered by Jack.
I kind of figured as much.
You died there 3 years ago.
That's impossible. No way.
But it does make sense.
Walk around.
Quit messing with my head.
Timekeeper says, true, if you can regenerate, it's pretty clear something's up. Exactly.
Walking.
Screw you! What happened?
I am exactly what Oswald Spencer was trying to create from the very beginning.
I did all that. Rose. Mia.
Yep. Body's regenerating.
Now do you get it? Your whole body is nothing but mold. You can't ever see your family again.
Family. No. Rose. I have to save my daughter.
You're already dead.
Timekeeper says, let the hatred carry you. Let the hatred flow through you. And become my apprentice.
I will save Rose.
Now that explains a lot. That does explain why people find him so interesting if he was already dead. So Ethan, and I just knew at the beginning of 7 that he was killed at that point. As soon as he started being able to use that hand again and regenerating with basically just a little bit of that first aid med. Like one of the things you could do at the beginning of 7, I think I mentioned earlier, was where Jack can actually cut off your leg. It's a very special way that you can technically die, where he'll cut off your leg at the very beginning, but then as soon as that happens, he'll give you a first aid med, and you can crawl over to him with your leg and reattach it.
At last, he awakes.
Ah, the Duke.
Where am I?
My carriage, Ethan. You were having a nightmare.
Duke?
Your battle with Heisenberg was a sight to see. But to think Miranda would show herself.
How long have I been out?
Not long till dawn.
It's most of the night.
Duke, I need a favor. Take me to Miranda.
I assumed as much and am already on the way. We should arrive shortly.
Thank you.
Alright, while I'm here, I need to buy some stuff.
But Ethan, are you sure of this? Your body is, well, falling apart.
Yes.
Foolish of me to ask.
Speaking of foolish questions, who or what are you?
I think he's
Even
one of
I
the
can't quite
organization.
answer that.
If
We're
I had
here.
to guess, I think he's a member of that organization they keep
I
bringing
owe
up.
you one.
Mr. Winters, I'm afraid you can't return to your old world any longer. Are you ready?
Never been more.
Yeah. I have to be.
Despite all that, why couldn't I regenerate my other fingers? Kind of miss them.
I gotta go.
Alright, Duke, but while we're here, I need
As you wish.
need some things. Complex mechanical heart. So I still got all these things, even though I shouldn't have them. Never mind. I'm not even gonna really bother with that.
Oh, the assemblage of life and machine. I can feel Lord Heisenberg's essence through it.
But we do have a chance to get some better weapons, I
Your
think.
journey nears its end. How about some reckless spending to finish it off?
Sounds like my plan. So this is a machine pistol, 120. So I won't be able to buy that and the shotgun. No, I think I bought the shotgun already. Yeah, I did buy the shotgun, so I can just buy this. Okay.
Seems you have no room.
So I will go ahead and buy that. I have no space for any of this stuff. But we're going to make it work. So before I do that, I'm actually going to sell him the other pistol I
This
have.
may be our last meeting. Be sure you have all you need.
I ain't selling this teddy bear and the cigar. I don't need those anymore. Got plenty of pistol ammo and all this other stuff. The 1911 we will sell.
I suppose you'd call this a farewell to arms.
You would call it that, I guess. So we're going to go ahead and buy the V61 pistol. And a little bit more room. Probably could have just bought that and then bought it, but
to think
honestly,
you want to pile on
we're just going to go ahead and call this. Couple more pistol ammo just in case. And some shotgun ammo. And we're going to finish this. The V61, customizable part for a handgun.
Oh my, it won't fit in your bag.
Can I just equip that then? Yes, I can. Oh, no, I can't. Alright, so it's time to do some moving. Oh man, it's just so much stuff. We'll make that easy. We'll just move this all over. All of this will fit. Yeah, this is the part that sucks, but we gotta do it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get everything lined up properly. That should give us more than enough room for the temporary room we're going to need in just a moment. Oh wow, we only got one Magnum ammo. We definitely need more than that. But I think the Magnum is fully loaded, so that makes sense. Okay. Can't do that yet, so move you there. And then we'll have the mines and pipe bombs together. These are all together. That gives us plenty of room to put this here. So that's all done. So we got our Magnum, pistol, shotgun, and grenade launcher. A little bit of meat to go along with. This will be gone in just a second, so I'm not too much worried about this. Oh god, we missed one. Oh no. That works. That works fine. So we got meat and poultry that I can probably give to him to get some more health or something. And we got all our healing items set up. We can actually put these in a league of their own, really. Sorry guys, I apologize, but we're good. Move the ammo to the bottom, or that. The timekeeper says, while these hints are so vague, I wonder if you'll see the Duke again. More than likely. I'm sure he'll probably pop up. If not immediately, he'll probably show up at some point in the... I think they have mercenary modes in this game, so he'll probably show up there. Alright, so we're not going to cancel purchase. We got everything we need. Purchase the item. And we're going to go ahead and equip it. M1897's hair trigger, the SYG-12, firepower, and rate of fire. I'll take it.
You'll be slaughtering things in droves.
That is the plan, buddy. Increased cylinder capacity. We unfortunately did not save up enough for that. That would just let us hold more ammo. Honestly, probably just to make it a 6-shooter instead of a 5-shooter, but I think we got what we need.
Please, be well.
Thanks.
Okay, so we got everything here. We cannot craft anything else except some mines, so we don't have any herbs or anything. That's fine. Maybe we'll find... Nope, sure enough. Oh no, we got stuff here. Well, we're not going to be able to mess around with that because I just don't feel like it anymore. And a save point. How bad is it? It's bad. Oh, it's bad. But it's okay. We knew this was coming. We're just going to set everything up and move on. Make sure that that pistol is equipped. There it is. That's creepy. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Let's finish this game, guys. Got my shotgun, pistol, and my knife. I mean, and the Magnum's there too, but I feel like, you know, we don't talk about that until the very end. That's gross. I can't run at the moment. I think Ethan's too weak to run. So this is probably the last chance as well to go in and like grab certain items or treasures and things like that. I think they're just letting you know this is your last chance to get all that. But we've gone through most of the buildings. We haven't grabbed everything, but I think we've grabbed enough. So we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to go. Time to get our daughter back. I didn't actually have a one-liner with Heisenberg now that I think about it. That's what we didn't do. We didn't upgrade this. Definitely not doing as much. Okay, we can move freely now, so we can run. Yeah, that sucks. If only we could actually regenerate. Oh yeah, we're definitely at the end. They're not even giving us any money for these fights anymore or any kind of items.
I gotta keep going.
Yeah, Ethan's dying at this point.
Little Ava, my beautiful daughter, come to me. Ava, is that you?
I mean,
oh, how I've
I guess good on her
you.
because it worked.
What? My power is leaving me.
Ava's killing you.
Rose!
Please don't hit me.
Miranda!
Give me my daughter back. Hey, that's not my gun.
Interesting. Your body certainly isn't normal.
Can I have my heart
Give
back?
Rose to me! Now!
You will see. Once I kill you properly, everything.
Get her now!
Oh.
Let go!
You're gonna wake up the baby. This baby has been sleeping this entire time. I do not want to know what happens when it wakes it up.
I will take what is due.
A couple bullets that are due.
My desires will be fulfilled.
Oh, you took the baby again. Jesus Christ, Butterfingers there, Ethan.
What the fuck?
Hey, a giant monster. Why can't you be normal?
You
Whatever.
fulfilled your purpose, Mr. You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious Megamycete.
Please stop dancing on me.
Now, please do not worry.
Ow.
I assure you I'll provide her with true peace.
She's like
So
a
now
ballerina
you
on
can
me right
die.
now.
I'm not letting you get away.
Please, Mr. Winters, stop struggling. I shall finish.
Oh crap. Ow.
You understand that that will parent your child? How can you deny me?
Why the hell can't you realize Rose is my goddamn kid, not yours?
Cease this foolishness.
Don't make me pull out the Magnum. I will do it.
I've never seen a human live without his heart. Are you sure you're not? Your time is up!
Loading.
Now die! I shall put you to rest.
I'll pass.
The Megamycete saved me from the pits of despair. It granted me this splendid power!
So you're just gonna keep
Yeah, right. All it's
changing
done is drive you
forms.
nuts.
Is this your final form? Hey, sniper rifle ammo. Ow. I mean, if you're gonna give it to me. Ow.
Will this kill you?
Oh, not. Don't wanna.
Die! Be swallowed into the Megamycete for all time!
I don't know what's happening. Oh. Hmm. Why can't I see?
Now, Mr. Winters, I think it's time you left things in my hands. Go on, rest now.
The hell I will.
I will take back my daughter!
Oh, gotcha.
Die, 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 die!
Saying it multiple times is not making more happen, or more likely to happen.
I understand your feelings.
Oh, there's more than one.
True.
Hey, handgun. Where are
If
you?
I
I know
combine
you're about to
Rose
do
with
something
the
again.
Megamycete, my daughter will be made manifest at last! I've waited a century, all for this day. I can take any for my desire. Even your living wife.
I saw that trick.
After all, everyone dies. Why do you interfere?
Ow.
Surely you have no need of Rose now, so close to death.
She's my goddamn daughter, you psycho!
I will not let him or anyone else take Rose or my daughter.
didn't. Oof. I don't think I got any more healing items either.
Such vitality.
Yep. That's it.
Rose is truly mine.
Oh man, it's been a while since we died. Oh, they actually can let you start it back at the Emporium, but nope, we're gonna keep it going from here. Timekeeper says Ethan wants to claim Rose of the stimulus. Alright, so we got 4 healing items. We're gonna use one of them. Get ourselves up to full health before we get started. Kinda wish we had some more powerful weapons, but you know what? I think probably this would have been a good time to just go back to
My beautiful daughter.
yeah, we're gonna skip this one. Skip.
You fulfilled your purpose, Mr. Winters. You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious Megamycete.
I don't know, I don't respect you dancing
Now,
on me for this
please do
conversation.
not worry for little Rose. I assure you I'll provide her with true peace. So now you can die peacefully.
I don't wanna.
I'm not letting you get away.
Don't resist.
Sorry, that's all I do is resist.
Please, Mr. Winters. Stop.
Oof. You know what? She might have earned it though, man.
Here I come. You
I don't think you
understand the
are.
love of a parent to a child. How can you deny me?
Why the hell can't you realize Rose is my goddamn kid, not yours?
Come on, Spider Lady. Ow.
I've never seen a human live without his heart. Are you sure you're not? You won't intervene.
All I do is interfere.
The Megamycete saved me from the pits of despair. It granted me this splendid power.
Yeah, right. All it's done is drive you nuts.
I think I dodged that.
After all, everyone dies. Such vitality.
Lady, you are literally an abomination of black mold. You are the stuff in my kitchen. Well, not my kitchen, but you know what I mean. Good old handgun ammo.
I can take any form I desire. Even in
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Feel the Dark God's wrath!
Dark God. Alright then. You asked for it. I don't do this, like, darkness stuff.
Now, Mr. Winters, I think it's time you left things in my hands.
Oh, never mind. I'm not using that anymore. Not until I got a good clean shot.
I will take back my daughter! Die, die!
Sounds so funny.
I understand your feelings, Mr. Rose. But this is... If I combine Rose with a Megamycete, my daughter will be made manifest at last! I've waited
Loaded.
a century, all for this day. Will this kill you? Why do you interfere? Surely you have no need to now.
Ow.
So close
Okay, we're
to
switching
death.
up early.
She's my goddamn daughter. You psycho.
Cease this foolishness. I will not let him or anyone else hate Rose or my daughter. Die.
Hurry up.
This is for my daughter.
Daughter's gone. She's never coming back.
I'll take wonderful care of little Rose.
No, we're doing this again. Come on, man.
I will take back my daughter!
Running low on ammo doing this.
Die, 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 die.
You can't have much left.
Those foreigners, they could do nothing to assuage my years of loneliness.
Ever think the problem might be you, Miranda? You're not capable of real love.
Yes. Hit her with that knowledge, Ethan.
After all, everyone dies. I will see my hopes fulfilled. I must.
Ow. That's it for the Magnum. Well, know what that means.
Why won't you die?
It's part of being a main character. Just oof. Up, up. Guess I got it again.
To ensure I never see your face, I will.
Nope. Pass. Bad weapon for this. We're gonna have to switch over to that. Yep. That hurt you. Mr. Winters, come into the darkness. Yes. You tried. But you know what? There ain't nothing enough bullets can handle. Just a monster, more bullets needed. That Magnum certainly made a difference in this fight. I'm pretty sure she's going to come back as something larger and I'll get my rocket launcher, because I was denied that in the last Resident Evil. I want my rocket launcher. That does it for her. And there's Rose.
Rose!
Finally awake.
It's all right, Rose. It's all right.
Still ain't opened your eyes. Yep. Guess that's it for Ethan. Oh, there he is. Open eyes. And she's gonna fix me, isn't she?
Ethan! Ethan! Come on, Ethan. Come on, Ethan, wake up.
There it is.
Chris.
Ethan. You did it. It's finished.
I think we've finished each other.
Ethan. We gotta move.
I don't think I'm going anywhere, buddy. Yeah, that baby's gonna save Ethan's life, I'm sure, because... Oh, yep, you're big and bad, and you need a rocket launcher to the face.
Keep moving, Ethan. There's a bomb in that thing that'll blow this whole village sky high. Hey, look at me. When I hit this trigger, we can't be anywhere near it. Ah, damn it. Mia's waiting for you. She's alive, you hear me? Alive.
Mia, I'm so sorry. I love you. Keep Rose safe.
Hey.
Take the baby. Get out of here.
And you tell yourself. Now come on, it's not that much further.
We both know I'm not making it out of here.
Watch over her. Teach her to be strong.
God damn it.
Ha! I am the pickpocket.
Rosemary.
Ethan.
You should probably go. Timekeeper says, this is the happiest baby I've ever seen. Rose is going to need therapy. All the therapy. Physical and mental. Alright, you big thing. Let's talk. I have had a hell of a day. I'm tired, I'm cold, and I've lost pretty much all my digits. I got my middle finger, and I'm going to raise that as high as I can when I push this button and blow us both to hell. I want you to know, this is personal. Are you in a helicopter, woman? Get off the helicopter. You both know how that is.
Go, take us up now.
Yeah, Ethan's, man, that sucks.
Wait! Where's Ethan?
It's a little late for that. We gotta go. The Osprey needs to leave.
Get moving. We have to get clear.
No! We can't go, not without my husband!
Sit down and strap in.
Not before you tell me where Ethan is. I know he wouldn't abandon us. Tell me what's going on. Where?
Oops. Probably got a little trigger happy.
What was that?
I told you to sit down.
Where is he? Chris? What have you done?
He's gone. I tried. He stayed so we could all escape. I'm sorry.
Captain, you need to see this.
What the hell do I need to see?
BSAA didn't
First
send
Storm King, he's over there and there and there.
This is a bioweapon.
The hell were they thinking?
Wait, what?
Orders, Captain.
Pick up the rest of the squad. Plot a course for BSAA Europe HQ.
Wait, the BSAA is infected? They've got their own bioweapons?
Someone's got to pay.
What the hell is going on? So that marks, I'd imagine, marks the end of Ethan Winters in this, which, while sad, yeah, he I don't know why he was there in the first place, but that's the village, guys. So we managed to beat Resident Evil Village. It took a little longer than I thought it would, but oddly enough, we managed to come out of that. Now this was a funny one, this Village of Shadows book that they read in the beginning, because normally these books will have something to do with essentially the storyline. It kind of mirrors it in a way. But in this case, it seems like this was just a weird, creepy as hell story. I'll have to kind of look through it again. I'll probably start the game over at some point just to hear that story and try to see if I can relate it to the story that happened in this game. So, kind of, I guess I'm probably be going a bit ahead of myself because I'm sure there's going to be some kind of ending to this. Timekeeper says, I'm pissed Mia made it and not Ethan. True enough. Honestly, I thought Mia was always kind of just an evil person. So when she seemed really creepy in this one, I just rolled with it. But as far as final thoughts on this game, this actually wasn't a bad game. It was a lot better than I thought it would be. I kind of written off Ethan as just this character that was there, and to an extent he is. He's just kind of there, or a stand-in for you, the player, which is why you never see his face. But outside of the whole thing with him being essentially a mold, I don't know, I just feel like there was no real reason for him to be that main character in this. I don't know. I thought it was weird when he was in 7. I thought he was a good stand-in at that point because he's more or less there because it's a newer generation of, well, Resident Evil. But I don't know. In this one, he just seemed like he was kind of a placeholder for when Chris became the main character. And I feel like they could have done a little bit better with maybe throwing out more information about...
The more you took, she snarled, so more in turn is due. In a blink, the girl was trapped inside a mirror.
Oh, there's
Her
more to it.
parents, though, had searched all day and at last arrived. With rampant rage, Father fought the witch, while Mother's loving touch shattered the dark enchantment. But the witch was strong, and Father yelled, "Save our daughter!" So Mother bore their child to safety as the forest was consumed.
Okay, Father's a fighter out there, isn't he?
Even now, the burnt forest is a grim reminder of Father's sacrifice. To this day, any child who stares too long into the charred wasteland will be haunted by nightmares of getting lost while picking berries.
Timekeeper says the child is Rosemary. And that appears to be true, especially after that last part that they added in there. I don't know. This was a weird one. Now, here's my thing on that. What I might have done in my case, I might have actually made Chris the sacrifice to get everybody out of there safely, if only because, not necessarily because I don't like Chris. He's still one of my favorite, most ignorant characters. But I don't know, I think Ethan was kind of a weird character in general. But all in all, the game was good. I liked what they did with the engine. The Resident Evil engine just does not fail to disappoint. Timekeeper says Ethan wouldn't have made it. And that's also very true. Ethan normally is just, he's a bit too normal to survive in this crazy world. Like, even in Resident Evil 1, despite them being basically SWAT members, most of them got wiped out. So Ethan being kind of this guy who survives all of it, it makes more sense now because, you know, he basically died at the beginning of 7. But I don't know. I think, all in all, this is still a very fun horror game. It lost a lot of the horror feel after, I think it was the Dollmaker. The Dollmaker dungeon or house or whatever, that was probably the best one in my opinion. All the other ones were fine, but not as good as that. But all in all, not bad. Not bad at all. And I'm curious to see what they decide to do with Resident Evil 8 now, because apparently they've thrown out this idea that the BSAA is, if I'm looking at it correctly, it looks like they're making tyrants as their soldiers, which is really weird, but also pretty interesting. And it'd be a good way to actually bring back some of the other characters, like besides Chris, Jill, Sheva, who I'm pretty sure she'll never show up in another game again, but if they could, that'd be awesome. And some of the other characters, because obviously it seems like the BSAA is doing something a bit different on their end too. Timekeeper says his quality of life wasn't there. That seems to be true too. To be fair, he was in over his head, and the game makes no attempts to avoid telling you that over and over. He is well above his head in 7 and in this. So Timekeeper says, was it horror? It was at first. It set itself up for some pretty good horror sequences. Granted, like in any of the Resident Evils, with the exception of, I believe, the remake of the first one, that horror aspect really has more to do with being vulnerable. And in this game, and in most horror games that you'll run into now, with the exception of something like, say, Outlast or something, where you don't have guns or any way of really defending yourself, it's hard to make you vulnerable in a situation like that. Once you've got guns or put yourself in a position where you've got some weapons, then yeah, you, especially now with the way games control at this point to make you feel a little bit more fluid, it's hard for you to be weak. So all in all, I think they did the best they could with that, and the game was a lot of fun. Is it my favorite Resident Evil though? No, I can't say that it is. I think having played through all of them again, my favorite Resident Evils are still going to be between Resident Evil 3, the original classic Resident Evil 3, not the remake that they did. That was good, but not as good as the original. So Resident Evil 3 and I believe Resident Evil 1 remake, I think, were my favorite. Timekeeper says, gear and saves make you less afraid. Got it. In a sense, the saves are part of it. So the fact that you sometimes have those like ink ribbons and things like that where you have a limited amount of saves, it heightens that tension. And that's what, for a lot of people, is what makes a horror game. It's not necessarily being afraid, but having that tension. Worrying about, you know what, when is the last time I got to a save point? How hard is it going to be to get to that next save point before something drops me? Will I be able to make it there? Will I get an ink ribbon? Or even that, what's the word? The inventory management that you had to deal with in that too. While it may not be as excessive as what you had in 4 or in this game, the fact that you only had a limited amount of space to hold things, it heightened that tension. And the tension is what we normally substitute for fear. So I think that's part of that. Timekeeper said old school Resident Evils might have made you redo the whole boss fight. Exactly. And not only just the boss fight, but also the run up to get to that boss fight. Some boss fights weren't immediately after a save room. Some of them might be maybe a good 4 minutes away or a couple puzzles before you actually get there. So that's something else you had to be concerned with. But I think in this modern era of game... Oh, something's going on. Is that Ethan? No, that's not Ethan.
Do you think the little boy will be able to touch the moon?
I don't know who you are.
Touch the moon is too far away.
Wait, what if he has a rocket ship?
Okay, then you can touch it, but it'd be very, very cool.
You were being silly. I don't think the moon
That's Rose. Yep, that's Rose. So it's been a couple years since Ethan passed. I mean, obviously we're skipping far ahead for with this BSAA thing, so that'll be covered in another game.
Dad. Happy birthday. Sorry I missed last week. I have a lot of tests coming up. You know how it is.
I don't. I'm a corpse. Timekeeper says, I thought that was Mia and Rose on the bus. It looked like them.
Duty calls.
Duty calls.
I love you.
Did you join one of the groups? Is that old man Chris?
Yeah, I found her. Where else? Today of all days?
Nope, that ain't Chris.
We have a situation. You're needed. Evelyn.
Don't you ever call me that again.
Whoa, it's just a joke, Rose.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
We have a clear shot.
Stand down.
I know that's right.
Just a kid.
I want you to keep it together, Rose.
You're a lot like him, you know?
I know.
A lot like Ethan? Because Ethan didn't seem all that angry until you started doing things to him. Either way. Imagine having to take tests. Right. Is that somebody on the side of the road? Okay. So that is indeed Resident Evil. The father's story is now done. Okay, so we're done with Ethan's story. But I'm guessing if you're going to say the father's specifically story is done, then I guess that has something to do with Rose or Evelyn being in the next one. Which, I don't know how I'm going to feel if I'm going through a Resident Evil with super crazy awesome powers. But either way, managed to finish that in 10 hours. Best dad ever. I'll take it. We got a couple things here. Some more challenges and stuff added. The movies for kind of the backdrop of how they made it. Things like that. The full Village of Shadows book. Now I can get the following weapon from the extra content. The WCX. No idea what that is, but okay. Completed the following challenges. Not liking this. 4 lords. That suck. Okay, so these are all the achievements that I got and how many actual points I have. And that can probably be used to buy things like unlimited ammo and things like that. So yeah, thank you guys so much. This was Resident Evil Village. Imagine having to take tests while saving the world. That seems to be kind of the Japanese character like mantra. That's just what they have to do. Well, you load the completed save to carry things over. I will go ahead and make a separate save here. Not that it really matters that I'm saving this somewhere else. But yeah, thank you guys so much for going through this with me. I really do appreciate it. It's been actually a lot of fun. Like I said, a lot more than I thought it would be. But for now, guys, we're going to go ahead and call the stream here. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow.